clear for Vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
And we are a go for the Parrish stats for last month and the month prior to that. Let's get started right here. 102 new construction homes went under contract in Parrish, Florida over the last 30 days. 121 new construction homes sold in Parrish, Florida over the last 30 days. Those are astounding numbers. Parrish is growing rapidly. You guys, in this video, we're going to do that monthly check on how the Parrish, Florida real estate market is doing. We do this once a month. I typically like to do it a little bit earlier in the month, but I had a lot going on, so we're almost 2 weeks deep into the month before I get to this. What's coming ahead is we've got some improvements. Parrish is looking very good. The real estate market is actually doing very, very well. I'm going to show you that here in a second. There is some contradicting information. I'm going to try to do a cover of that as well. We're going to hit a new stat that I haven't covered before, but I think it's pertinent for this video and the time of year that we're in, as in we're moving into the slower months of the real estate market when things just don't sell that fast because people are going to start thinking about the holidays and less about real estate. So let's check it out. Let's see what's going on in Parrish, Florida with the housing market right now. As we have done in the previous videos like this where we covered the Parrish real estate market and stats, we're going to do it through NAR, National Association of Realtors numbers, Florida Realtors numbers, and the local MLS numbers. So we're going to pull stats from 3 different places. The dates and the timelines that these different sources pull their numbers from are a little bit different. So I'm going to cover that and make sure you know what months are being covered. First, we're going to take a look at NAR. NAR does cover their numbers from September. So these are all September. We're going to cover the median estimated value and the months of inventory as is reported by NAR. So let's take a look here. Parrish, there is 3.44 months of inventory for the month of September. That number's going down. That's a good sign. That puts, according to NAR, that puts Parrish in the bracket as a seller's market. I don't know if we're there yet. And as we go through, I told you we're going to cover a new stat. I don't think we're in the clear yet. I think it's still a buyer's market, and I'll show you that here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So again, 3.44 months of inventory. Median sold price was $395,000. And the median estimated value is holding right there, flat, $451,690. That is 1/10 of 1%. 1/10 of 1% is nothing, so that's flat. Moving along, I like to cover the surrounding areas and what's going on around us. So here is Lakewood Ranch. Median estimated value at Lakewood Ranch is down 1/2 of 1%. Year over year, Lakewood Ranch is down 3.9%. That's after a 1% price appreciation last month. And there is 4.3 months of inventory on the market in Lakewood Ranch. Here is Bradenton's data. Median estimated value in Bradenton is down 4/10 of a percent over the last month. Year over year, down 6.9%. And there is 5.6 months of inventory in Bradenton. Here is Sarasota. Median estimated value in Sarasota went up 1/2 of 1%. That's really good news for Sarasota. Down 6% year over year. And there is 6 months of inventory on the market in Sarasota. Last month, home values went down in Sarasota 1.5%. So to see that move up, the median estimated value go up 1/2 of 1%, that's huge, that's great. Here is the Venice slides and data. Median estimated value is down 2/10 of 1%. Year over year, home values are down almost 9% in Venice, 8.9%. And in September, there was 4.9 months of inventory on the market in Venice. Last month, I included Ellington data for the first time because we're seeing some wild changes in Ellington, Florida. So here in Ellington, we've got median estimated value is down 1.2%. Last month, home values went down there 3.5%. So you guys, Ellington, which was not seeing big losses over the last year, is now starting to see some big losses. Along with that, their inventory is spiking, and it's spiking quick and rapidly. There's 10.12 months. There's just over 10 months of inventory on the market in Ellington right now. As we transition and move along into the Florida Realtor stats, I wanted to show you this beautiful, beautiful scene, 12-mile tree tunnel, Martin grade scenic highway. That's right between Parrish, Florida and the East Coast. And that was an absolute beautiful drive. Took that with my daughter on the way to a soccer tournament. Up next, as we make it further back into Rye Preserve, this place, again, is just so beautiful. I love it. Florida nature is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So Florida Realtors numbers, we're looking at August 2025 in comparison to August 2024. And what we have here is closed sales are up 34% year over year. That's huge. That is a big number. That's proof, you guys, every realtor in the Bay Area knows all about Parrish, and they are bringing their buyers here. The median sales price was down 14% year over year in comparison. That's a pretty big change. What I think we're seeing is home values did go down almost 7%. And on top of that, we've got the continuation of smaller home selling. And then we've got average sales price is in line with that median. A little bit different at 7.4%, but again, that's a negative number. Dollar volume is up 24%, right? When we've got the number of sold homes going up 34%, then that dollar volume is going to go up as well. And that's what happened. Median percent of the original ask price is 96%. Homes, according to Florida Realtors, are selling for 96% the original ask price. This data that I'm pulling here for Florida Realtors is for all home types, as in single family dwellings, townhomes, and villas. And then it's also pulling new construction and resale. As we get into the MLS numbers, you guys, 96% is not accurate, especially for resale homes. We're going to cover that in a moment. Median time to sell is about flat. As you can see here, 105 days. A year ago, it was 116, so it did improve. The number of new listings on the market is just about flat when you compare them year over year. And then active inventory is up slightly, but again, it's negligible at 5.5%, a difference of 5.5%. Months of supply. So according to Florida Realtors, is down to 3.6 at NAR. When we were looking at the NAR numbers, it was 3.4 months of inventory. You guys, again, we're going to cover a new stat here in a moment as we transition into the MLS numbers, and I'm going to show you why. I had been telling you in the past that new construction was slowing down. I don't know if new construction is slowing down inventory anymore. They are selling tons of homes, but what I do have are numbers that I'm going to show you about resale, the resale market numbers, and where the inventory is going. It's disappearing. We'll take a look at that in a moment. We are inside now. I had to come inside. The bugs, there were too many bugs, the no-see-ums. They were all over me. They kind of came out of nowhere. Funny thing about those bugs, if I walk at a brisk pace, if I go 3 miles per hour or faster, and I actually looked this up on my health app, if I go 3 miles per hour or faster, so I keep a really good pace, the bugs, I can outpace them. They stay behind me. Once I slow down just a little bit, then they're all over me. So the faster I went, the more goofy the video looked. So we are now inside. So let's cap it off in here. We are going on to the MLS data. The MLS data is good for September. These are September numbers. First one we'll look at is the active listings and the number of active listings that are in the MLS. We are down to 297 active listings, resale active listings in the MLS. That's down from 419. We had 419 resale active listings in the MLS back in April. Going back just 1 year ago, there was 296. So I'm actually kind of surprised by this number. Parrish has grown. We've got more homes that can hit the market because of how many homes are being built and sold every single month and year. So I figured we'd probably have slightly more active listings on the market now than we did a year ago. And we don't. 1 year ago, there was 296. Right now, there's 297 resale active listings on the market. Moving along to new construction homes, there are currently 358 new construction homes on the market, or there was in September. A year ago, there was 398. So we've got a difference of just over 10%. So I said before in previous videos that new construction is slowing down. There's your slowdown in new construction inventory homes that they are placing on the market right there. This here is the continuous days on market, median continuous days on market. First for resale, we're down to 88. So 88 looks really good compared to last month where it was 105 days. So things are obviously improving at 105 days, or excuse me, at 88 days from 105 days. That's really good news. 88 still is not great. 88 days is enough time that sellers definitely feel the pressure, and they'll probably do a couple price drops between the time that they list the house and the time that it actually goes under contract. So my thoughts on this is over the following months, we'll probably see that median estimated value and median estimated sales price go down. We may not. Last month, the median estimated value, according to NAR, was flat. So maybe, hopefully, things will remain flat over the next few months as we work our way through the holiday season. But 88 days is still a long time. For new construction, the continuous days on market is up to 66. That's up from 54 days just a month ago. So if that keeps ticking, then maybe, hopefully for the buyers, days on market for new construction, if that keeps climbing, then you guys will be able to score some good deals here. Hopefully over the next couple months. We'll be tracking that over the following months. We'll track that continuous days on market, especially for new, because I want to see you guys get some really good deals on the new construction homes. Now let's take a look at the closed price to original price ratio, one of my favorite stats. I've explained this 100 times, just one more time. Homes listed, if it takes 100 days for that house to sell, between those 100 days of the home originally being listed and the time that it sells, the seller probably does a number of price drops. So the closed price to original price ratio is a ratio of showing us what a home sells for compared to what it was originally listed at. And right now for resale homes, resale homes are selling for 90.8% the original ask price. That means if a house was originally listed at $500,000, then it's selling for something really close to $454,000. By the time it sells, it drops almost 10%, drops about 9% before the home sells, where the difference between the sales price and the original price is 90.8%. That number, again, over the following months, according to that, we should see some price depreciation. We should see that median estimated value and the median sales price go down. Again, according to NAR, 1 month ago, homes were selling at a 14% discount according to the median estimated sales price. For new construction is down to 94.2%. That's a little bit lower than it was last month. What that means is a house that was listed for $500,000 in the MLS regarding new construction is now selling for about $471,000. Going back to November 2024, new was selling for 92.5%. So if we can see those days on market climb, again, we may see this closed price to original price ratio go up regarding new construction homes, and that would result in a discount for the buyers. Next up is expired listings. So for resale homes, there were 20 expired listings last month. That means somebody had listed their house. They had a contract with a realtor. The realtor was attempting to sell it. Usually you get a 6-month agency agreement or listing agreement stating that if the home doesn't sell within 6 months, then this agency agreement expires. We'll pull the house from the market. So there were 20 homes that were pulled from the market based on expired contracts with their realtors. You guys, at the start of the video, I said that we are going to include a new stat. That new stat is right here in line with the expired listings. What we have not looked at before was total inventory taken off the market. So expired, you get 20 expired listings. Those are 20 homes taken off the market. What we haven't looked at is withdrawn and canceled listings. So when we include withdrawn and canceled listings, sorry, I got to move my notes over here just a little bit. There were 73 homes taken off the market. 73 total resale homes were taken off the market. So when we include expired, canceled, and withdrawn, that's 73 listings that were pulled from the market. Those are no longer available. When you've only got 292 active listings, 73 is a big portion. That's 1 month of inventory. Last month, about 86 resale homes sold. 86 was over the last 39 days. I went back because I'm making this video a little bit late, so I included last month, plus the few days that are in this month. So over the last 39 days, 86 homes sold. And when we're looking at 73 listings being pulled from the market, that's 1 month of inventory. So the market's looking good. Months of inventory is going down. Homes are selling. You guys, I don't think it's as good as it looks, because when you include those 73 homes, again, that knocks off 1 whole month of inventory. And if those 73 homes come back to market at the start of next year, when the season starts again, when the sale season starts again, that's 1 month of inventory right there. Comes back to market just like that. A lot of those people may not relist. Some may decide to rent their homes or just stay. But if those homes come back to market, then we're just resetting next year to be in the same situation that we were in just a few months ago, when we were a little more heavy on the active inventory on the market, when we had just a little more inventory on the market. Months of inventory, I'm not going to include this next month. Months of inventory through NAR in Florida Realtors is accurate. The information that I get from the MLS isn't. I already pulled the slide and pulled the data. So according to the MLS, there are 4 months of inventory on the market for resale homes and 3 months for new construction homes. Again, bad data. The way they do the data in the MLS is just horrible. So anyways, let's move along. This here is for number of sales for the month of September, again, out of the MLS. Resale, there were 70 resale homes sold last month. You guys, 70, that's the highest it's been since June of 2023. The hype around Parrish is huge. It's real. Everybody knows about Parrish now. So we're not only seeing a spike in new construction homes sell, we're seeing a lot of people move here just because of the hype, and they're going after the resale homes as well. New construction, number of sales last month, 119. That's after 130 going back 1 month ago. In September of 2024, there were only 68 new homes that sold in the month of September. We went from 68 all the way up to 119. You guys, that's a huge change. Going back to June of this year, we had the same thing. We've seen almost a doubling of the number of homes sell for the months going year over year, June and September. That's huge. That's huge. Parrish is on fire. Here we have the median sales price for the month of September for resale homes. So this slide is really good because NAR, I showed you the median sales price for NAR data and Florida Realtors, and you guys, that didn't differentiate between new and resale. This one will. So this is resale data, sales price median. It's down $412,500, so $412,500. That's down from $435,000 a month ago. The high for the year was $480,000 back in March. And just preceding that, back in December 2024, we had an anomaly of $507,500. That was the high. And then it's kind of trended down from there. Next up is new. September via the MLS is $388,000. Back in August, it was $375,000. And if you look back going just through the year, it's been pretty flat. 388 is just about the norm. Next up is another one of my favorite ways of looking at the market, sold price per square foot ratio. This gives us a really good idea of where the market is, if values are going up or if they're going down. Resale for September, we're at $219 per square foot. Going back to August, we were at $215. So that's a very slight uptick. The high for 2025 was $245 per square foot. That was back in May. And we've kind of been downhill since then. Taking a look at new, September's $196 a square foot. August was also exactly $196. $196 per square foot seems to be just about the average for the year, maybe just a little bit higher than average. Now is the end of the video where I like to pick on some of the neighborhoods within Parrish. You know what? Going back 4 or 5 months ago, I was picking on neighborhoods because some of the neighborhoods were not doing very good. Things are looking really good for resale homes compared to where they were just a few months ago. Del Webb, Bayview, when I was pulling stats 4 months ago in Bayview, Del Webb, Bayview, none of those homes were selling. And right now we'll start with them. Homes are selling in there. And this holds true across all resale markets within Parrish. But we're going to start with Del Webb, Bayview, and Isles at Bayview. I combined them this month between those two neighborhoods. They're kind of one in the same neighborhood, but they're not, but they are. So anyways, 24 homes are on the market, 4 of which are pending. So that's between those aisles at Bayview and Del Webb Bayview. I've got to tilt my head over here. Within Del Webb Bayview, 18 are on the market, 3 of which are under contract, to give you an idea in there. Next up, North River Ranch, 26 total resale homes are on the market, 8 of which are under contract. North River Ranch did not look that good going back to February and March. They're looking very good. Summerwoods. Okay, so if there's one neighborhood I'm going to pick on, it would be Summerwoods, because you've got 21 homes on the market, 2 of which are pending. So according to the easy stats and easy numbers, there's 10 months of inventory on the market in Summerwoods. That's the anomaly. That's the one neighborhood that's not doing really good. Smaller neighborhoods, Ancient Oaks, 5 on the market, 1 pending. Harrison Ranch, 18 on the market, 5 pending. Forest Creek, 14 on the market, 4 pending. Kingsfield Lakes, 6 on the market, 1 pending. And maybe the winner of all the neighborhoods, Silverleaf was getting beat up so bad just a few months ago. It was unreal. No homes were selling in there for the longest time. Silverleaf, 27 homes currently on the market, 9 of which are pending. The most improved market of the year award goes to Silverleaf. They are doing very good. As always, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I am a realtor in the Parrish area. If you have any questions about any of the homes for sale, any of the neighborhoods, if you have any questions about selling your house within the Parrish area, please reach out. Here's my phone number. As always, though, thank you for watching.